Hello and welcome to the home of the Ghost Owl, and we're continuing our look at the Total Warhammer 3 factions and the possible lords and heroes that could be included in the future. With the roadmap recently being released, we know it is coming in terms of a look at some of these factions with lords and heroes to be added, and of course Harry the Hammer was just added as a legendary hero for Warriors of Chaos. So we're now continuing in alphabetical order, now coming to the end of the factions and the end of the series. Only a few more videos left to go, and we're at Tzeentch, which, like the other Mono God videos that we've done, have proven quite difficult. Again, we're sticking to what we can find in the army books that have had rules and models where possible, and where not possible we're sticking to the most famous names as opposed to putting everybody on the list that we can think of. So when we look at these monogod factions, as we've said, we're trying to focus on demon entities or demon prince entities, staying away from the mortal ones. If you take someone like Akold Hellbrass, who's Tzeentch focused, does he fit in Tzeentch as a monogod? Does he fit in the Warriors of Chaos with Village the Curseling, who's in Warriors of Chaos, or does he go in something like Norsca? It's difficult to say where they should fit. So with Tzeentch, we're trying to stick to the demon entities, but there's no way to know, of course, which way that Creative Assembly is going. So when we look at Tzeentch as a faction, we've got Kairos Fate Weaver. He's currently there, and he was in the 8th edition book. Okay, in terms of possible lords, well, Sarthorael, the Everwatcher, he's a Lord of Change. He was in the game as a lord as part of the Chaos Invasion. In fact, I was doing King Lewin Leon Kerr campaign the other day, and of course he does appear in that quest battle as well. So, he kind of already is in the game. He's an important Lord of Change. I think, is someone who there's no reason why he shouldn't be added into the faction as playable. I think the important thing with him is making sure that he is different and offers something different to Kairos Fate Weaver. The other option there is Tarkan, who is essentially a Tzeentch Demon Prince, also known as the Ever-Changing. We've got the Ever-Watcher, the Fate Weaver. We've also got the Ever-Changing. I think the interesting thing with Tarkan as a Demon Prince is his interaction with the dwarves and the high elves, as he actively tried to prolong the War of the Beard between the elves and the dwarves, with the aim of weakening both of those elder races, which ultimately he was successful in doing. So I think that makes him quite an interesting choice. In terms of current heroes, they don't have any, but you've got two options that were both in the Demons books for the 8th edition. So you've got the Blue Scribes, who's an 8th edition hero, essentially a pair of blue horrors that sit on a disc of Tzeentch. I think they could be quite interesting and offer that sort of a different hero. So that they'd be one. The other one I think would be in there is the Changeling. Changeling I think is quite reasonably well requested. Essentially it's kind of like the Changeling's like the ultimate sort of Tzeentch demon in the way that he's always doing like tricks and things like that, known as a perplexing prankster and stuff. And the fact that he's kind of able to assume any form and so on. So I mean, I think he would be. It'd be interesting how you would bring him into the game, but I think he would offer, again, something different in the game itself, as like how he would interact. What benefit does he bring as a legendary hero? So I think he would be more challenging to bring into the game than the Blue Scribes, but I definitely think he's got value, and I'd say he was in the army book. So there you go. That is my take on Tzeentch. As with all the monogods, quite short videos because they're very focused around demonic entities where possible, and obviously we'll have a look at Warriors of Chaos still to go, and we'll see where Creative Assembly go with who goes into what faction. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Let me know why in the comments down below, and also in the comments below if there's any other characters, lords or heroes who you think should be in the Tzeentch faction. Let me know why you think they should be there and who they are, and we can have a good discussion about that. And if you want to see more videos, then please hit that subscribe button. It's totally free for you to do. It means a lot for me, so thank you for that in advance. You've been watching The Ghost Owl, and I'll see you very soon.